This is, hello there, all. This is, Psychological Team playing some Tokyo Deck. And, watching some of my previous videos where it seems as if I'm super duper quiet, but I've been trying to be so loud. So, yeah. So, I'm going to be using different microphone pick up more of my voice. Too much background noises too. Alright, so this is where we left off. All the sea in the seasons. Alright, I forgot. Let's see here. I see you haven't slowed down in your viewing habits, Sala. Well, they do pay me to keep an eye out for service behavior. It's not my fault if I happen to notice some of it stuff at the same time. Like that detective at the car always fixes her hair before she sees Detective Sikorsky, or that Officer Satoto takes off his wedding ring when he enters the building. Anyway, I have to be careful. Hugama says if anything happens on my watch, that he'll make me pay for it. So what's the story with you and the new guy? Sand and Ladders isn't exactly usual subtitle and substance tactical suka sake. How the hell have? Oh, yeah, it's a laugh. Very funny. This one's different. He seems like a keeper, and he's not half bad looking to boot. Imamo, I'm almost 25. I'm practically an old woman. If I don't find someone soon and settle down, I'll die alone. Sigh. Even listening to you sasses me out, Sakaka. I'm sorry you prospects are fine. Having Sarent and Phil is in the basement. That's where she wants to go to. The well, parking level. Skysla's Poppy sitting there now looking at okay, that's the level we're on. This is an office investigation unit officers time, and I have officers on this fair. is this hill office area. I want some of the guy pay it. I wanted to see what's what I missed, if anything. Yukima's office right at the top. I see should have changed Mike's area and in this entire payphone if anything. I can hopefully I'm gonna turn up the volume just a little bit. Doesn't have to be super bad, but add it off anything. Okay. Now pass this button, go all the way up. Sorry to have to call you in like this, Itoto. I know we promised you some time off after the Hawaiian situation. I meant to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Then we were waiting for any accused they could go to go from fair votes, and they found it. They and the deputy chief said called me. Then the chief here got a call from the mayor last night. All of them want this case often out of mind. If he was here to see it, Tanaka would be furious at all the. I'm not gonna say it. Can't even count the number of times he yelled at me after semi speeches I made to him. He was a good man. Thank you. I'm sure Tanaka would be happy to hear that. Let's cut to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry on your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten, if you ask me. Unfortunately, there are no do-overs in police work, and even choices that seemed right at the time can turn around and bite us later on. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night sending you in alone. I'll pay for that too. Keep an eye on your professionalism, using the spin system from time to time. Don't give those virtues anything to pick at. Minus fee. I had that up to like 2 or something. Yeah. Chinese food's not good, especially the sanity. Keep on saying it's like sanity to me. Keeps it like so. Second. It's like the comparison and sassed. He's kind of sassed, but it's not this about the entirety though. I'm certain about you and the choices you make. Fast no ill, otherwise have far-reaching effects in the future. People who will work with you and trust you. The options you have available to you are all hinged on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing, given the circumstances, we think it best to transfer you out of the violent crime department for the time being. Transfer? But sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans, and I've only been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, it's at least talk about it. Let's at least talk about it first. That's why we're here. Ito, should I say? This isn't a narrowgazing detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fast set. For the next month, you continue to be on leave, fully paid, of course. You now need to take your badge until you return. The gun, you can turn it in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the vice and insurance fraud cases. As another detective will be moving into your place and will need to clear out your office. I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Do I make myself clear, Ito? Sir, I know you think I screwed this up, but there's more going on. I need a bit more time to take a case, is all. That's enough, detective. Until the international hearing about your case is complete, there'll be no further discussion of this. Now, please go to your office and pack away your personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us, and Ito, take care of yourself. Oh, going back to the old hacks. Ito, there's no more to talk about on the matter. Please return to your office, then go home and rest. But sir, hear me out. When the chief gives me an order, I do it, no matter how much I dislike it, because he's my superior officer and you should be doing the same. This conversation is up. There we go. I need to go back to my office and get my head together before I start wandering around the station. Alright, fine. Need to get rid of my nervousness. Or my sass laugh, or should I say? But it's like what they said in the last episode. Talk to me. You guys don't know me. Oh no, it's him. No! Hey, Ito, hold up. I heard you were back in the season where same about. You was great. He was one great detective. You're right, he was the best. Almost hard to believe it. Believe he'd let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone. Even once I thought he would have tried to get in touch with you at least, since you were his partner and all. Anyway, you shouldn't bring yourself into it was dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. Trying to imply something about me? Who, me? Nah. But would you expect when they send a little detective in all by himself? All I'm saying is you could have used the help. So sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, 10 convinces me that Tatsy hasn't worked yet. I once partnered with that and was surprised by how competent he was. If he didn't attach himself at the hip to Ted, he could probably make a good detective. Oh, that's her office. They told me that as the only favor, it would be best to give me back to space, which translated to sicken me at the end of the hall. An alarm for fires if cooks enough for emergencies. Okay. Hey. I think that guy's yes. I have to give that ladder to the one guy. Why does everyone refuse to see the truth? Dang it. I see everyone looking at me out of the corner of their eye like I'm a caged animal giggling at me like it's all so funny. I saw what I saw. At least I think I did. With everyone buzzing around, I can't even hear myself think. At least no one will bother me in here. Family some peace and quiet. That was the mask. I've been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' club to be respected as a detective. Look at it now. All that had work stuffed into some boxes to be handed off to whoever found knows their way into a promotion. Know that. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything all these years if it could be so easily packed away and forget. Don't know what that one was. I was waiting for the one that has Detective Tom Ga in his one thing. Katsui gave me the silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Seems so long ago. That one. A new email is in my inbox from Yama. It looks like it's gone out to all the detectives. Let's see. Detective Ito has been arguing that passive. The tactic loss of Targa has affected us. I think I see where this is leading. There is Ito will be temporarily reassigned, so he did make it public. How humiliating. Very nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? Yuma doesn't believe me. I'm the laughing stock of the season, and now I'm being moved out of the office to top. Doesn't get much worse than this, but it's Yujima that seems the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead is me to tune in my gun like I'm some sort of chemical. Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate higher affairs, I need to get my hands back on that mess. Mention it other and other, and it's the only crew I have to go on. Here's the mess again. You can think. Fernandez gave the mess. A once over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go down there and scope it out. Okay. Officer, the recent transfer from outer side, seems that on the front desk is quite smooth with the guy. Hey, you must be the new transfer from. I'm Detective Idaho. That's right. Transferred me in last week. How ya doing, Detective? Please call me Bano. Y'all have got a big season here in Bearson to see, but nothing could find my way through the Tokyo bandsaw that where I got myself lost half the time to tear the two. So you must be the one that's over the news. Don't worry, nothing could touch the past. None of them know a damn thing about police work if you're asking me, and it sounded like you caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner. Thanks, rough is an understatement. It's the best at the front desk wanted me to give you this. Huh? You did? Well, hand it over then, and let's have a look. Oh, well, I don't reckon she'd send something like this. That's just because you don't know her like I do, Officer Benno. Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know, not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in like 20 minutes. I'd do it myself, but I'm too busy. But not a word of this to any of the other detectives. We got to tell you. Right, I'll crack this work out and then get upstairs. Then I owe you one. This would give Itato some time to look around. Because I know he's probably going to be watching the cameras. I passed on the letter you gave me. You did? Ready to go? What did he say? Was it too much? Wait, you don't read it? You didn't read it, did you? Oh God, you read? Please forgive everything. So, slow down, I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet you meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof, that's romantic. Right, it's like I'm in a TV drama. Oh dang it. If I leave my post and something happens to those cameras, you go nuclear. Decisions. I've got you're not on duty now, right? Watch the front desk for me. I won't be long. 10 minutes tops. Please, sir. That's my guess. I knew I could count on you. Not to stand in the way of true love. I'll be right back. With Synagogue gone, I could disable the recording and move around the station without being seen, but not without getting hit in trouble with Yuma. I know I know this will hurt you, sir, but I need that mess, and I can't have anyone seeing me. Mine is 5 That's the other thing then. Don't you think you'd stick around here after the big like this? Nah. Don't remind me. I'm trying to keep my mind off it. How are you holding up, detective? Taking it one day at a time, I guess. I see I'm surprised to find you still working evidence things. Tarka put in recommendations for your promotion. Yeah, I think the people upstairs have got other things on their minds right now from the sounds of things. Besides, I think they sucked me down here because I was asking too many questions on my last case. May have pissed off a few of the wrong people. It it owes me scrum thinking what it'd be like being in being in an earthquake in this basement. I wish you hadn't reminded me. Oh, and I'm very, very sorry about Tanaka, Detective Ito. I respected him a lot. He'd truly be missed. Thanks, I miss him too. The gate to the is locked. Mayor has the key, but despite times I've seen pick the lock to get. What do I do? Wait a minute. Unfortunately, I'll be a short window. Be fair, they realize what's happening, so I need to get to the effing room quickly. Wait, here goes everything. Super! The mask. As I held the mask in my hand, I immediately checked why I'd gone through said great lengths to get back. A small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. I wasn't. It wasn't the answer to my problems. As strange as it sounds, I'd hoped the mask would react in the same way it did when I touched it in Kilcon. At least that would have justified what I've done and proved the sanity I felt that day wasn't in my head. Oh, dang. The mass I heard in the Evans blackout was nothing more than rough old wood. No voices, no visions. Only the eerie cry laugh in the wake of the anti something. Of course I held on to it. The case was only getting started and ruinous upscassing with it couldn't be any accident. It wasn't. It had a part to pay. The mess in my hands, I quickly got out of the safe and then jumped on the first train back to Synergia, back to the area where the hall mass had started. Something told me there was more to find in the sewer. The mass itself could wait till later. As the team made its way there, images and thoughts from the night encouraged me. I started to feel queasy when my sap approached the pit and the gut changed from fear to something else. I realized I'd had enough of other people telling me what to fear or how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that the only one who would give me any sense of kosher was myself. Huh? No way. I must say, after that performance, I'm surprised to see you so you face it. Look, you can skip the tone. I needed information badly and had no leads. Anyway, I heard on the news about what happened to you and your partner at night. For what it was worth, I'm sorry. Thanks. I didn't figure you'd care much about what happened to a cop, all things considered. Considering what my job is to please come in here all the time and act like gods. They did things, fatten me and tear me up, and I don't care. My boss tells me to ignore it since happy cops are good for business. Honestly, they're worse than the customers that they're supposed to protect us from. So yeah, all things considered, I don't love the place, but that doesn't make me a robot. Nobody deserves to die alone. If you told your buddies at the station that something terrible like that happened to me, some nobody houses, do you think they'd give us poop? No. I wish I could say you're wrong, but years in the force have taught me that being a police officer doesn't make you a bad person. A lot of people lose sight of what it is to be human just because some government official gave me the Maybach. How long have you been doing this job? Not long, only about 2 years, and for different shops. They all promise the same thing, better pay and customers that will treat you with respect. I'm still waiting on both those things. Business has been in the pits lately, and I've gotten some offers that might pay better, but but that comes with milk and a dark vibe that said I wouldn't have to do anything weird, but I don't know. I've heard rumors about what can happen to some of the girls in those places. Country girl like me doesn't exactly have a whole lot of job perhaps, and it'd be good money. This one's easy. Don't do it. But ever hear the phrase, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it? Oh no, not really. Well, take it from me. No one's going out of their way to have you, but that doesn't mean you can't have yourself. Just think it over. You say yes to the offer, okay? To think I'd be getting advice from a cop. Alright, I'll think about it. You got a name? Yeah, it's Mono. Don't tell anyone though. The boss don't like it when customers know the real names. You know, after I saw you on your knees, I didn't think you had any guts. Guess I was wrong. See you around, detective. Okay, I guess that's done with. Not quite really have anything to say. Here's this one. I think he's at business. Oh, hello, detective. I heard what happened that night after the other police and the Paris soda. I'm sorry to hear about your partner. I can't even imagine what it's like to lose someone like that. Thanks, Donzo White. Yep, that's me. I'm surprised you remembered that, detective. No need for detective. I'm not on duty. I'm it's fine. How things did that night hurt your business too? In all honesty, business wasn't very bad there at works because of it. If anything, I got a little uptick when the repairs were here. But eventually they left too, just like everyone else. It was always my dream to cook in Saturday restaurant, but it's been a consistent uphill struggle. What's the point? You're right. What's the point of trying for people who clearly don't care? With some people, no matter how much you work, it doesn't matter. So you seem like a nice guy, but this damn clearly isn't cutting it hair, making you happy. The restaurant business is ugly. If you can't handle the sass, maybe you should try something new. I think, Claire, are you saying I should be a Saturday man in an office somewhere? Gee, I don't know if I could do a job like that. Well, I didn't say that exactly. No, it's okay. No need to apologize. Maybe you're right. I'm not getting any younger. Maybe I should fold in the tire. Hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Maybe there's something else you're good at. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I'll see you around. Can't really talk about much. For such a gloomy looking there, that sure is the fancy without. There's no way I'm getting it. The lock. That's the only thing that I can see of. A smell of rotten meat, a phone ringing after another. Did that all really happen? Oh hey, it's that detective from the other night. I wonder if Steven remembered me. That detective is right here and can hear you as he's standing right next to you. Kabaski. What? How do you know my name? It's written on your name tag, kid. Whoa, what on? I guess you gotta be pretty smart to be a detective. Well, I didn't think I'd see you in the fast again. You're all over the news. Didn't know you knew that. Yeah, kid. I had a rough idea you said doing Etsy, what exactly it is you do. You know, I can and do stuff sometimes here, sometimes over there, over the page query. It's pretty rad. Oh yeah, can I, like, have that dumpster key back? Someone locked it back up, so I haven't emptied it, and the box is starting to get suspicious. Oh, I don't have it on me, sorry. Seriously, oh man, well, thanks anyway, man. We're in miss. Oh, it's a cat. Oh boy. Is that like a toy? That's exactly what he's looking. It's now enough. No more excuses. I need to have a look around and find out what really happened that night. Here we go. It smells as heavy and settled as it did the night I came in here looking for Kazooie. Doesn't look like much has changed since then. I'm not sure why I expected anything different. Even if it turns out to be nothing, I should have a look on and see what I can find. I've already come this far anyway. No one seemed to catch and why the same gate was down here where who put it here in the first place. Yumi said it wasn't relevant to the case. It seems in the case of investigating the crime scene, a rope was brought in to get down. With I thought of that. Maybe it was a mistake to come here. All that's left for me here are terrible memories, but I saw you who couldn't possibly be alive in this tunnel. I'm sure of it. You and me and the others didn't see what I saw. I have to keep going. There's more to this. Looks like Japanese ladder sparing for something. Whoa. Mayor Paint, the reports on the night never mentioned this. Could they have missed something so obvious? There's another hatch going further into the sewer. It's possible Lena escaped through it on that night. Maybe I wasn't so far off the mark after all. If Lena used this hatch, I might be able to find some proof to take to Uni and put his doubts to rest once and for all. I'd better keep my guard up. Okay, okay, okay. Huh? Is this some sort of check? It looks as the same as I came in. Does it have something to do with the light? Yeah. Hang on. 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, fair. 1, 2, 3, fair. Marina, what is this doing here? They look like their chins or something. Why would you leave this behind? But there seems to be suck. I have to cope it open. I have to pry it open. Better head back to the surface and see if I can find a crowbar or something. What's that noise? The hatch is closed. I'm trapped. This isn't good. I have to get out of here. It's not where, it's not where. It's just an episode, like the doctor said. It's not where. Kasuri said it wasn't where. Kasuri somehow I knew I'd find you if I came back down here. Wait, don't go. Please don't leave me again. Where am I? My room? No, I was in a tunnel. That was also where. It had to be where. Where am I, so demon? I can't remember getting home. Why can't I remember what did I do? After the police station, I went to Serja. What did I? It's all breathing together. I need to rest. Huh? What's this? The photo from the tunnel, impossible. That can't be. It was a nightmare. The losing it wasn't where. I must have picked it up in the season, but no, I've never seen this before. Why can't I remember? Could it have been where? If it was, then that means Kasuri really is out there somewhere, just like Rhino was. Why this photo? Some sort of stage performance? At any rate, there's no doubt about it that's Rhino. Maybe someone will recognize her. My mind is racing. I need to take a moment to get my thoughts together before I do anything else. Hello again, Lady Fair. There you are again, sleeping away like nothing's wrong. I wish I could be like you right now. everything that's happening in West, but I can't. Feels like the words paring away in front of me, and I'm seeing it for the first time, and that word I saw Kasui. I don't know how, but I did, little one. I'm the only one who can bring him back. Where'd C come from? Did C just break into my house? Huh, Yui? What are you doing in here? Do you know how eerie it is? What do you mean? I'm here all the time. Amy. Besides, the door wasn't locked. Yeah, I must not lock it. How silly of me. Yes, that was very silly. I can hear you so clearly from down there. I knew you were in, but last night I couldn't hear anything at all. Isn't that weird? Where were you? Nowhere. I think I went to sleep. Yeah, I must have gone to sleep. You didn't hear me. It's all nothing to freak out about. But then, what about the picture? That was another big one, wasn't it? They've been Miss Franklin lately. Sorry, I interrupt you, Amy Chen. What do you say about a picture? Wait, what did you just call me? Huh? What do you mean? See, you say you look a little pale, neighbor. You should look after yourself, man. Don't worry, I've checked in on you from time to time. Make sure everything is nice and normal around here. Huh? I'm fine. It's this fast. I should get going. Thanks for checking in. Oh, don't mention it. After all, you my latest. How should I put it? You my latest hobby, Amy Chan. I hate to just take a pair of pills that the doctor gave me away on the table where Kasui left them. Count on him to passing me about my health even when he's gone. I hate those pills, but I'll keep taking them for your sake. I'm taking it out only 'cause it's you got the investigation. Only got these 2 paces to travel to. I don't want to be there too. where'd you disappear to the other day? Say, Sue, after the big earthquake in the morning, I decided to take off after the alarm went off. Geez, you and everyone was so jumpy. I've never seen the building evaluate that quickly, but at least you got to meet with you beloved Bono. Yeah, but I doubt to love will stop Union from chewing me out about the cameras the next time he sees me. Oh yeah, what about them? Oh, it's the worst. Someone sets them off when we were out of the building. I'm sorry if I'd sucked around. No, it's fine. There was an alarm. I don't blame you. I hope he doesn't find out. It's making me a nervous wreck. I've worked on it for a long time, and trust me, if you haven't heard from him yet, don't bring it up. Besides, it seems like you and the new guy hit off. Guess I don't need to apologize in that. Oh no, you're sure going to apologize for every minute I sit here in front of you at my desk. I'm thinking somewhere expensive. I hadn't decided yet. So where are you gonna take me? You know how much I like that French restaurant in and why don't we zap it up and go to Paris? Make it a little ghost. The food and the clothes, the handbags, makes me this happy. Then I remember you was his love face and the sadness creeps back and sigh. Oh, well, hey, with all the suffering around, at least you can take a little vacation. It'd be good for you. Anyway, sorry, Yumi. You, Yumi. You, Yukama said no non-action officers are allowed into they where they pieced together what happened yesterday. That's alright. That Yuma wanted to see me anyway, and Sue, don't go expecting me to take you to Paris. I'm a detective, Sally. You can always put it on the cat. Maybe that's why you won't give me cat cards and enough chat. If I don't stop now, I'll be talking with you all day. We'll catch up later, okay? Something in French. Aga, vivo. Bye. Stop. Oh man, I don't think I'll get any mail out. I should go. Aw. This is the only place that I could travel to. The Kaneko, Tokyo. It's also the location of that kayak where I chased and almost fair. Fine, travel there, but I'm done with this video.